All right. Good morning. Good afternoon. Welcome to our call. Paul, are you here with me? I think Justin's going to be late, but I want to make sure you can hear me. Okay. Okay. I'm hoping, guys, that we've done that right.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
Yes, I can see you.
Awesome. 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 Wow. What a background. Can you see that back there?
I can.
That's Lake Mead. Lake Mead. So,
Awesome.
1.5 million acres of a state park here in Nevada. Some beautiful place, beautiful place. All right, let's get started, guys. We're not going to be too long. It's middle of the week, and as most people know, if you're in Europe or most parts of the world, celebrate Christmas a little bit longer than they do here in the US. US, you get a day off, and then you're back to work the next day. So some of you are still having vacations with family, so we won't get into everything, but we want to cover and address a few things today. So if you're not sure who I am, first of all, my name is David Cutler. I am the COO of Avazoo, and I'll be going through with you here today some of the updates of what we've got. Also, I'll be going through some of the new stuff that we just introduced this last Saturday. Now, we got two more presentations. We got this one today, and we got Saturday. This upcoming Saturday. What I can tell you about this upcoming Saturday, we have delayed, not canceled, we have delayed the subscription for joining as a member to sell the business program. For some of you had some questions on that. The first thing is that the business program is a 2-day training program in the new year. Because we've had the last few weeks working with people, you've been training, we were able to bypass that of anybody that's an existing Avazoo member and has been on these calls. One of the reasons we've been asking you to make sure you get registered is so we know that you've actually been on the call. Therefore, we can verify and say you've gone through some trainings. So, number one, guys, we have delayed that. The reason being is, as we mentioned this last Saturday, we've opted to go ahead and put that into Ripple, which has created a little bit of a delay. Nothing major. We're talking about 1 or 2 days is what it's delayed us, but we think we can catch that up, so we can still have things going by the 15th of January. And remember, we did tell everybody from day one, the 15th to 30th. We are hoping the 15th of January we're rocking and rolling, but we have decided, due to you guys, a lot of the non-profits people that spoke to us was kind of a little bit confused and perhaps even disappointed that all of a sudden we're selling this business opportunity, as we'd call it. Well, guys, I want to clear that up. Number one, right? It's not a business opportunity. We want to help people. That's what we're about, is helping. You know, a lot of people talk the talk and don't walk the walk. Okay. We're trying to do everything we can to prove what we can do to help people. And if you're an existing business and you are in today's world, you most probably, if you're a small business, could be struggling. And we wanted to do what we can to help people in your local community recognize you by using our banner system to recognize victims when victims are going through some tough times, whether we need some help or not. So, guys, we want to let you know for a fact that we are very, very sorry if it's offended anybody. It was never, ever intentionally designed that way at all. It was designed to get the word out, and then at the same time get the business owner to become a AAP for Avazoo, which would represent, you know, basically every one of his customers that comes in, she or he or they customers come into the store, they could see banners wherever they would be, at the front desk, could be on the receipt if it's a restaurant. Anyway, the bottom line was to try to get them in AAP. What we've done is we've caused some upset with a couple of people, not a lot, but just a few people saying, oh, I thought this was a raffle for a cause, and you know, we don't want to sell a business opportunity. So, guys, what we've done is we made the decision last week to move that part of the platform over to Ripple. However, let's make it really clear that you can use that product right now. In fact, I was just looking at an account. Let me Paul, let me know if my screen does not share correctly. That would really help me. I'm gonna take it over here. And can you see my screen, the banner there?
Yeah, we can see your screen.
Okay, so one of the things here, guys, this is somebody just looked at, and obviously I got notification because there was double sign up, one's active, one's inactive, as you can see. And this particular location where it is, and obviously what we're doing is we're still monitoring all of the different kinds of stores. This is a massage slash relaxation master, very clean environment, well experienced professional staff, pedicure, blah blah blah. So we're monitoring things like this, okay, to make sure that we're not attaching the wrong banner inside an ad in a location. As you can see, this one here is out in the you can see the market area. It's out in the Vietnam area. So guys, we have to be careful in everything we do and what we monitor, but this is available right now. Now, the interesting thing is the one link that is so important for people is the supporters link. They haven't activated that. So it means that we need to do a video that I know Justin has been working on, a walkthrough process. This is stronger and helpful for a business than just the banner. The banner goes up, and obviously if it gets shared, it gets shared, but it's shared to what type of people? Your environment. Now, a lot of people may not want to share every banner. Maybe it's something against their beliefs. Maybe it's something against they feel is immoral or whatever. But the link, people will share and click on the link because it takes them over to either a review, takes them to the web page, things of that nature. That helps them to go to that helps them to go to the next level, meaning that they're going to naturally come to the top. Now, we had mentioned, and if you notice here, Paul, let me know if this doesn't come up. This is the app in Avazoo. I want to pull up uh, on the computer. Is that still coming up there, Paul?
Yep, it is.
Sorry, guys, I'm used to having several screens to work from. And when you go to a single screen while I'm traveling here, it's really challenging sometimes to do things. But when you go over to our supporters link, guys, this here, and I've noticed some people in here, Kelly was one of the people I was noting, and some of the other people. These are getting links, clicks all over the world. So it's loading right now. And again, I'm in the middle of a 1.5 million acre um, recreational park. So my internet is not that good, guys, but this will load here in a second. Now, as you can see, webinar registration, they told me I have AI. I know exactly what that is, Kelly, and different things about different products. Okay, guys, you can do this. All right, we have learned a lesson. We are going to limit the amount of text that is being used because some of the text has gone way overboard. It's like reading a dictionary, there's a lot of text in there, and that is going to stop people from going further. But guys, these work, and when you click on these links, even though they have got 0 entries, if people want to see about them, obviously the entries go towards what we're doing for the company. However, when Ripple comes out, these will be points. It's one of the reasons I wanted to come here. So 3 entries is for the raffle. Okay, so we're not going to be supporting things that don't support our raffle and our cause, right? However, in Ripple, this will have points. This will have 5 points to click on it or 2 points to click on it. And this is going to go and get to a very large amount of people on here. So we are going to be narrowing that down to eventually down to zone areas that you can come into different zone areas. Because right now, whoever these are, I'm not really worried about it. We click on it and it's everybody in the world will see that. Now, if you've got 1,000 people in here, or 2,000 or 5,000 or 10,000, which is what we expect to get in here as we move forward, especially in Ripple, we're going to then bring that down to the area because that's where the local business is doing business. So just remember that, guys. But this is the important part, is the supporters links, just so you know. The individual here hasn't got the supporters. Now, before I get into some good stuff, I got to address something that is one of the reasons we stop here. So this particular gentleman here, Moses, I'm sure he doesn't know the policy. I've looked at his account. We got red flagged to let us know what's going on. But if you look at this here, he has using our site as a network marketing site. There's one post in there Then there's another post in 2. These are 2 hours apart. There's another post in 3. There's another post in 4. There's another post in 5. There's another post in 6. There's another post in 7. There's another post in 8. There's another post in 9. There's another one, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13. Oh, good job, John. Good job, John. God bless you, brother. So there was 11 postings in 2 hours, guys. This is why we do not want it on our CRC center. I believe this is innocent with this young man not knowing the procedures. So he'll get an email recognizing, but our system went off like crazy, letting us know these postings are going out. So guys, things are going to slip through. We're not going to catch everybody. What we are going to do is rely on people like John right there, who turned around and 11 minutes ago, 4 minutes ago, John said to him, you might want to delete your posting. That is awesome, because that's what a community is, all coming together. It's not somebody snitching on somebody. No, we're a community here of a family to help people. And even though this person might think, oh, if I sign up in my network, you'll be helping you. That's your choice to do that another way, not here on the CRC. So guys, use the supporters link that I just showed you, and it's just so happened this all tied together. And then come back to you let your supporters link do it, but don't be putting it in the CRC. We'll get you an email out. If you do any more after this, obviously that's the next step, is deletion of your account, which we'd hate to see that happen to you. So anyway, make sure, Moses, you do that if you're listening to the call, or listen to the people on the CRC, and thank you all you guys that are part of that. Right now, for those of you who are not 100% sure of what's going on, those of you who are joining the call right now, the first thing I want to do is clear up one very important thing. There was a tremendous, in my opinion, offer given this weekend, and it's going to go through until Ripple's site is up, which we believe will be the 15th or close to that date, which is where for every post you do in the CRC, sorry, I have to laugh, guys, because I said 10 minutes. I didn't mean that you need to go and post every 10 minutes, but that was awesome. That was a blessing. But guys, it has to be a minimum of 10 minutes apart. In other words, you can't come on today and post 60 characters. Hi, the weather is great. Hope you're enjoying Christmas. And then right after that post, write another post. And right after that post, write another post. So that we said we're making got to be a minimum of 10 minutes apart. What we didn't expect was that people, if you noticed over the weekend or over the last couple of days, that actually was posting 10, 11 minutes apart, 10, 11 minutes apart. Look, you're entitled to do that. You get a single company share for every time you post. So if you've got the time and you want to do that engagement, talking to people, just remember, you don't physically have to be posting as something new on every concept. You can be posting on somebody else's. You can talk about Elias, or Kelly can post something and you can talk to Kelly, or John McKenzie, or anyone, Abraham, any one of you guys can post something, so it creates a chain of engagement. Guys, what we're trying to do there is, as new people will be coming on and joining in, they see activity. They see, oh, I want to be part of this. There's a lot of great quotes, and we got some beautiful things and statements and things being said. But guys, you don't have to do every 10 minutes. If you want to, you absolutely can. And if you do them, I think, Paul, I don't know if you worked, Paul, do you remember what you worked out to be the amount of shares if somebody done it every day, 10 minutes apart, 12 hours? Can you work that out just out of curiosity?
Yeah, I'll just work it out now.
Yeah, take it on a 12-hour day, just to, some people are going to have to sleep, right? But guys, yes, it is a tremendous amount. So let me tell you how the shares work. And for some reason, I had some very, very professional people wanting to ask me exactly, again, how does it work? So guys, really what it comes down to, I'm going to stop sharing for a second. So Really what it comes down to is a share offering. What is a share offering? A share offering is when you have a job with a company, or um, you have a position you take, or it can be an outside contract. And it says, when you accomplish this, you can take down my offer. Um, or when you reach this date, you've been with the company for 2 years, you can take down my offer. That is exactly what we've done. It's a share offering. Okay. So what that means is you can go out and get as many shares as you want to this next 2, 3 weeks, whatever the time frame is. So you can go out and get them. And then what will happen is you'll have this share offer document, which says in it, you have received 4,800 shares, or whatever that number is. I have no clue what that number is going to be, right? And then them shares will come to you, and it will say to you, on such and such a date. In our case, it will say 30 days after the first raffle is completed, you can exercise your offering for $1. That doesn't mean to say you pay $1 for each share. No, it's $1 for as many shares as you can. It's just a legal terminology, and a transaction means that there was $1 paid for this 1,000 shares or one share. If you only have one share, you'd pay $1 for it. Now, the evaluation right now is a little bit higher, and we said at the weekend because we've just been going through it. But when we had it put together, it was $94, what they thought the valuation would be on the share valuation. However, after that first raffle, guys, the shares will go up so much because the first raffle was completed. Now, is there any risk? Yeah, let me tell you about risk. When I woke up this morning, I said, thank you to the Lord, because I got up this morning. From that time onwards, I was in a risk, everything I'd done. When I stepped out on the ground, as you can see behind me, tripped my ankle, when I stepped off the RV. So there is a risk in everything we do. Your risk is this, very simple. You're doing a posting to get the word out. You're participating in the raffle, and you're getting a shared document to say 30 days after the first raffle. We're going to complete this raffle. We can't tell you exactly when, but we are going to complete it. That's guaranteed it's going to happen. Even if we reduce the size to 500 million instead of $1 billion prize, this raffle will complete. In your agreement, it will say after the first raffle, and it will even cover the dollar amount of the raffle. Even if we done the raffle next week, okay, you are covered because you'll have the shares. That's your risk factor. It may change in volume because of the time frame it may take. Now, if you do that based on the $94 a share, and you post every 10 minutes for the remainder days, Paul, how many shares would they end up having?
1,512.
And based on $94, I'm sure you've already got that number.
Yeah. 142,128.
It's $142,000, guys. So now you've got lots of other opportunities to get shares. I've really opened it up, and I want you to know this. This is, we've all agreed upon doing this. These shares have come from a kiddie, a pool bonus we have for employees and new hires as we move down the road. And there is X amount of shares in this thing. We all agreed to take these shares out of there. So there was a vote on this. There was Kirk on this. There was Jim on this. Sylvia. Everybody voted on this and said, hey, let's give them up to you guys. So this is not just come from one person. So these shares go out to you. There will be a what they call this share offering at the end of the time, which will be most probably we're hoping right around the 18th, 19th of January is when we can get the document out. Three days after the launch of Ripple, that's when it closes, is when Ripple opens up live. If Ripple goes another 30 days, God forbid, but if it did, you'd even have longer to get these shares. And we're hoping some of you are going to get a lot more shares than that. In fact, I think you can get 100 shares just by getting a coupon you had last Saturday and this upcoming Saturday, not only to be given and used, but also for that person to get 100 free entries. You get 100 shares. Guys, it's a lot of money. So, and these shares will become available. Now, you can sell them shares, just so you know, back to the company if you wanted to. You can say, listen, I had a share offering of this number here. I bought them for $1. All the shares, not one share, but all my shares for $1 under a share option. I will take you to the company and pay me out within 7 days, and I'm going to take a 10% discount. So, guys, there's lots of reasons why you do share offerings. You don't want to affect the share cost of the company shares. In other words, you don't want to drive it down because everybody sells the shares at once. So in these share offerings, it'll have a term of how long you have to wait before you can sell them. Some will be a month, some will be 2 months, some will be 3 months, all the way up to a year. Now, let's make this fair because that's the way I play the game. Somebody has got 100 shares. We're not talking worried about it. Somebody's got, say, 10,000 shares and goes and releases them all on day one. Then what happens is it drives the share value down like any other stock. So, guys, somebody's got a lot of shares will be set up in that document. You can sell 10% this month, 10% this month, or whatever that number is. So you're able to sell immediately, but at the same time, you're not dramatically dropping the cost of the shares. Is any share offering is exactly the same with any company, any company doing an IPO. Even if we don't do the IPO, guys, the shares of the company, you own them, you can sell them, you can use them to trade, you can do all kinds of things. All right, so Paul, I've covered the shares, the situation on the shares. I'm just looking at some other notes here that we had to cover. Let's go back to Ripple for a second. We want to make sure people understand what's going on and how this works. There is a new deal out there that everybody's been talking about, guys. I'm not going to get into names because it's just not the way I do it. If you find out about it from other people, God bless to you. And, always keep your guard up, do your research and everything else, what you do. However, guys, we're going to be the same with Ripple, right? We believe that with what we've going on in Ripple, we truly believe that we're going to get the same type momentum as this previous company or this company is getting right now. Now, that's going to cost some advertisement first, but there's a particular reason why. People love things for free. I mean, I do, you do, we do, right? Um, Everybody loves that. But when you can add something you get for free, whether it's money or a gift, and then you can also add on to it that you're doing a good cause, then all of a sudden that gets that warm and fuzzy feeling, and it's going to really open up the doors. So what am I talking about? Well, let me explain first of all how Ripple kind of works. And again, I'm going to put myself back on screen. If you don't see it, just John, Sean or Paul, let me know, and then we'll. And again, guys, these are really what we call training, so you guys understand. So inside Ripple, and again, if you have not looked at this site, this is not a real domain name. It's just one we use right now to set up, and we've already got more further on another one, but you can at least go and look at this one if you want to for some reason. We're not going to go out and broadcast it and get it all around. But let me just tell you how it is. There are multiple different rewards, okay? The rewards can be a free app download of something where somebody else pays money. It could be like stop the phone is in your car. Instead of going to pay for that app and that service, it's free. So there's lots of ways to get rewarded. That's why we called it, when we put it together, rewards ripple, which means rewards. It's going to ripple. It's going to keep getting bigger and bigger. However, one of the key ingredients of what's going to be coming first is a product that we all use, and it's called Match It. Now, well, not all. There's a lot of people who can't get in there because of the way the system is. But Match It is a free program. Match It is where every day you will see a different icon. And this, I really was hoping to use this icon. We're still waiting for legal opinions back. But as you can see, you can play in here daily. Okay. And every time you play in here daily, you can win money. For example, if you can see my screen right now and I click on there, I want to know who's playing in my daily game. Okay, my top two, there's Jason Uziak and Julie Gromes. They are playing in my game today daily. If they win money, I win money. Now, the only twist we're doing with Ripple, instead of me winning money, because it's 50-50, it's I play, we win. That's what we called it. I play, we win. 50% of the money I play when I play in this game will be go towards charity. And again, you can pick which icon you want, what you want to play for. Now, I want to make this really clear for everybody so you understand that that is a Y, as you can see. Obviously, you have characters, so this one doesn't really count. So you're looking to do this Y, not the full down there. You click on it, and an advertiser is going to play. See that number? That's the next number up. To me, every 6 hours, these numbers come up. This is going to come up. A sponsor is going to go up. Okay, so that advertiser, Extreme Metalworks, right there in Las Vegas, they pay $100 a month for that ad to be up there. So that's how it works. Now, 19, as you can see, it's a number. If it wasn't, it'd go back to the website. So when I click on that, I've won that number. What I'm trying to do is match my different patterns. So we are working with a different type of environment right now. Instead of being a heart, it may be something different, or it may even rotate. And then wherever the numbers are, different patterns will come. Guys, this means you win points. Okay, so if I win, so I'm going to go right back now to the app for a quick second. And go back to the app. Okay, down the bottom, there's all icons. Yours will be set up the same way. Okay, so you can play in it, so you can decide what you're playing for. So, for example, they are 10 to 25. That could now be 1,000 to 25,000. So they're going to change because the amount of advertisers that go in here. But whatever it is, let's say it's the $100. That means $50 is going to go to the charity of your choice, and then $50 is going to be converted to points. Then in them points, what's going to happen is you're going to go to a site very similar to this site here. If you want to see how it works, it's called deal-.com. There's been a few sites, few companies up there. We have a few different twists on what we're doing. So as you can see right now, estimated cost, 2 bids placed on this, ends in 2 days. It ended 2 days ago. So this person got this, whatever it is, microfiber, blah, blah, covert for 20 cents. 20 cents, guys. Okay, so this is how it works. 11 bids, but all the 10 previous bids below that didn't get nothing because the high bid gets the prize. That's where the company can afford to do it like this, and you guys get tremendous prizes. Now, there are some legal issues we're going through right now. We were with the attorneys this morning and going through some stuff. Basically, what's going to happen is we got to make sure the way it's set up for doing different countries, that people have bidding on a product that is available to be shipped directly to their countries. But when you look into here and you go into here, you can look at winners. You can go and see what they've been done, featured in the last 24 hours, final bids. You can go in here. There's all kinds of things. Now, guys, we're not going to have all these chairs and things right from the get-go. That's not going to happen. I don't want to mislead you. I'm sure Paul's already got a list of stuff he's going to do, and I know he'll be using a marketing team to get them. But basically what happens is in the game, you go and win points. As soon as you win points in Ripple, what's going to happen is then points are going to convert over to the auction site. Now, this will be one of the first thing goes live. There's also another program in here called 360 that will be going live. The difference with 360, you win actual cash and points. You win cash and points, and a charity gets the money as well. So, guys, if you want to find out exactly how this works, we're going to be doing videos on here, descriptions on here over the next couple of weeks once we get through the holidays, but you'll be able to go and use it. So match it in here will be, Avazoo will be in here, where you click on it, you go over to Avazoo, and you can then get your free entries from here. Why would you get your free entries from here and not just the app? Would it be a different set of banners? And there's opportunity for you to take entries. So how does the company afford to do this? So what happens is Paul in discussions and other mentors we've talked to and individuals, what's going to happen is very simple. The Magic game has a weekly game. That weekly game um, allows you to play 6 days a week. Now, if you're happy with no spending no money and just playing that, you play that game. You don't have no other obligations. However, if you want to play in the Magic game daily and win a different level of prizes, then there is a subscription plan, a monthly subscription, which I'm not sure what they've worked out yet, but I heard rumors they're trying to keep it under $10. So, guys, why will our program go a viral sensation? It's a little bit different and some of the other ones going on right now out there, which is understandable. It's not a big deal, right, for everybody. But bottom line to the deal is, guys, ours will go viral because people want to win prizes. They want to be able to win a prize they want by using the points. They want to be able to win money. They want to do the right thing by making donations to other charitable causes. And they're doing this every day by playing the game. And they're giving up $10 a month or whatever the fee is going to be. So, guys, we're very, very proud of what we put together. It's still a long way out, a lot of work, a lot of nights, late nights with everybody coding. Um, we're hoping to announce something pretty good, I think, this upcoming Saturday. We're trying to get you an announcement out before the new year. If not, it'd be definitely the following Saturday after that about something pretty exciting. And Ripple will have a lot of different products in it. It's not going to have just one. Paul's got a bunch of suggestions and ideas, and he's working with people that he's already got a group of people interested. We've already give up some things. We're going to give some more stuff up as well. So inside Ripple, there'll be a multiple different levels. There's a Visa card that we were going to keep and put it into the wallet for Avazoo. We've now moved that across and put that into Ripple. And every time you use that Ripple card, that Ripple debit card, you're going to get points that you can then come back and play. If you There's a gas card for gasoline at some of the major gas stations around the world. When you go and get gas up at their station, you get a discount. Plus, you get um, plus you get Ripple points to go and to go on the auction site and bid for. So, guys, this is pretty big. Okay, now to sell the banners, okay, to do that, that's going to be inside Ripple, which is also where there's going to be the new commission structure. It's also going to be the chance to rep the banner products. So this is not just now Avazoo. These banners can be about products that's inside Ripple, which is also really good. Now, the difference, guys, is there's going to be other costs. And this is now comes down to eyeball. This is truly business at this stage. Where Avazoo is right now, where you guys should be selling banners again and again and again every day. You guys should be out there. Even if you don't buy them for other people, you should lock yourself into it because it's going to go up dramatically. It's going to go up to hundreds of dollars per month to have that banner, where right now you got the opportunity for $30 a month. You got the banner and supporter, or you can do it on a weekly at $6 or $9. So, guys, if you don't know about using the banners and you're not using the banners, like Kelly's using it, and she's already using it for another product, getting the word out there, it's getting spread, and she's moving whatever page she's got higher and higher to the top because of the supporters link. Guys, this is a no-brainer. This is locked in until we did say to the end of the year. We've extended it um, to the launch of Ripple. So you got another couple of weeks here where you guys can sell these banners to people. They lock in their price. They're kind of obligated to you at that time. But difference is you get 50% commission directly to you within 3 to 4 days of when they pay. Okay, so guys, get out and start selling your banners while you still can. Yes, they're still in Avazoo. It'll be a smooth transaction across the Ripple. Nobody will know any difference. The only difference is the amount of shares will go up dramatically. So we've got one person on board that's already committed that they expect 2 million downloads um, for their part of coming into Ripple. That's 2 million in the first 90 days they've committed to. So take on them 2 million. Now, when you activate the phone, if you're going to use that, it's a great gimmicky feature. All of a sudden, you need 3 friends, or it doesn't let you sign up without adding 3 friends. So now you're going to share it with 3 friends. So it's going to be you, 2 million other people out there are going to go and download the app, percentage or all, it doesn't matter, but it's going to multiply by 3. When them 3 come on to activate your phone, as a gimmick, as to use at a party, or use to find your phone, or use if it's in the back of the car, what's going to happen is that is just going to keep going and going and going. 3 goes to 9, 9 goes to 27, 27 goes to 54, so on and so on and so on. So guys, it's exciting where we're at. We're not going to be one of these big names like what's going on currently on a couple of deals out there, but we will be. It's only a matter of time. And Rome wasn't built overnight, and neither was Avazoo. Now Ripple's come along. We're taking a lot of the knowledge, ingredients, talent of individuals all around, and we're allowing you guys to be part of that. And I mean, when I say allowing, that's the wrong word. We're inviting you to be part of it. You certainly deserve it the last couple of years. So get in, get your buddies in. There are restrictions. You must sell a ticket on the Ripple program. So don't forget that. I posted that. It was sent out into the email. You must have a raffle ticket sold by the Ripples by the time it goes live to make sure you're entitled to all the items we give you. So make sure you check the email I sent out last week. It's in Avazoo. It's in the CRC Center. It's been posted, because I've had a couple of people come back and say, oh, does this count the tickets that we've been giving away in coupons? No, sold ticket, and it was from the date we introduced it. So even if you sold a ticket a month ago, you need to sell 1 ticket. If it costs you $20 to get in to be that, to get all them rewards, then do what you got to do. It's common sense. Give that ticket away to somebody. But I think Justin's back, and I know Paul wanted to talk a little bit about the mascot. So, Paul, do you want to come on? Is there anything you want to? I know we delayed the mascot for a while, but do we have any timelines we're looking at yet?
Yeah, I'm hoping that by Saturday everyone will start voting. I can only apologise. I know it's the Christmas period, but I've not been too well over the Christmas period. But I'm getting sorted now. I'm on antibiotics again. But yeah, I can only apologise for not being myself.
Well, Paul, why don't we do this? Instead of putting the burden on you, and I know you've been backwards and forwards to the doctor. Some of you don't know about Paul, and had a couple of his toes removed earlier in the year, and he got some infection going on. So some prayers for him would be good. Paul, why don't we put it off until the new year rather than try to rush it? Because this Saturday I've got a lot scheduled. So why
Okay.
don't we put that off to either the first Saturday of the new year, or worse, the second Saturday? That'll give you a little bit more time as well to get things sorted out.
No, I appreciate that, Dave. And again, I'm sorry to everyone out there that I've let down, but my
Yeah,
health had to take priority.
yeah. Don't you worry about letting us down. You just take care of your health and take care of things going on. So, Justin, I don't know if there's some stuff with you going on as well that you might want to address or anything on here. Guys, get the word out to people. You don't need to be rude. If you don't want to be part of Avazoo, we got it. Okay. You know, I don't want to be part of certain restaurants here in Las Vegas or casinos. So I don't blame anybody. There's no hard feelings, but please be respectful. There are people that open emails, um, your customer service, or even our regulators, and we don't need to see 4-letter words, and you're spamming and you're doing this and you're doing that. There's no need for any of that. Okay, so pass the word out. It's like this guy Moses. I'm sure he's a real cool guy. Don't know the procedures about posting the CRC. Guys, things happen, but of course, it gets to a time where we have to just do something. But seriously, if you don't want any emails coming in, um, then just unsubscribe. And if you do unsubscribe your email, you're losing your email, which is your raffle ticket, unless you contact help desk and say, listen, please take me off your emailing list, but I still want my email in the system. We have to abide by laws. So guys, just be patient. And again, if you got some people out there which are upset, it is what it is. You can't change it, and I'm not going to try and change it. It's in the Lord's hands, and He's blessing us every day, and we'll leave it to there. But for those people being rude, hey, go and do whatever you got to do somewhere else, not here, because you won't like it if I get upset. I promise. So anyway, Justin, anything else you want me to address? Not sure if Justin was out trying to get back, rushing to get here, and I'm not sure if he made it, but I don't think he's in it. All right, so listen, got to give my hats off to Norman. Uh, God bless you, brother. You are out there getting shares. I love it. I love it. I love it. There wouldn't be any more out there, um, guys, and you guys having thousands of shares. I would absolutely love it. Um, it would just be fantastic for you guys, the company, share owners, the whole 9 yards. So your business plans, guys, get that going out there, because that's important. That's a no-brainer, as Kelly would tell you. In fact, I'm in the middle of setting mine up right now. So unless there's any questions, Paul, do we have any questions?
No, I've not seen any questions. I'd just like to say congratulations to Scott for signing up the business account that you showed before. He put on there that it was his. We know
Oh,
it
it's
was yours,
Scott.
Scott. It was Scott, yeah.
Okay, well, I know this morning's meeting, you had kind of suggested that's who it was. So good job, Scott. Keep up the good work, brother. And obviously, go in and make sure they change the supporter link. That's important, because that supporter link will now, and you can change that daily, where the banner stays the same banner each 24 hours. But in the supporter link, you can have it for 4 hours, go back, click a link, just change the address, hit save, and it can go somewhere else. So you can have it go to a website, you can have it go to a menu, you can have it go to reviews. I mean, there's lots of things you can do with it to drive the traffic. And we really need to do a little bit of training to help people understand, because now you got people from all around the world. Like I clicked on it this morning, which means they're getting clicks from, believe it or not, Lake Mead, um, in Nevada, a big resort here. That most probably, if they do any analytics, saying to themselves, wow, I'm getting looked at from somebody in the US at a state park. Well, Google does the same thing. So if it says, why is this guy looking for it? Oh, maybe he's going on vacation and he's looking to go and get his massage and whatever else out there. So what it does is now somebody else does it. Kelly does it in Australia. And all of a sudden Google says something is going on with this site, and it starts moving it naturally to the top, bringing it to the top, get it over, because people all around the world are looking for it. Guys, our program is very unique and it's very awesome. The way we put it together, we got blessed with this. We had no design. We didn't sit down in a tech room and say, look, if we do this and we do this and we do this, these are going to be the results. We wanted to get a banner out to help businesses coming up to the holidays and help players slash VIPs slash partners, whatever you want to call yourselves. We want to help you get some money financially, so it says, hey, it's worthwhile being on a course, it's worthwhile doing something. Well, we come up with that answer, then we got blessed, because when we put it all together, we'll start to watch these in testing. We'll start to watch standard pages starting coming up. They're on page 3, page 2, they're in the top 10. Now they're at the top because they're getting different links on different places around the world. So guys, it's kind of an awesome little deal, and it's very, very inexpensive. So congratulations, Scott. Keep going. I know we've had others sign up, so keep with it. And guys, unless there's any questions, we're going to call it a wrap.
Jennifer's just put in, when will the new video be ready?
So the new video is ready, but we've not decided to release it yet, Jennifer. You know what? Let me talk to Gigi tonight. What we'll do, so everybody knows, when you release a video and you put it up on YouTube, it goes out and it gets likes. You go back and change that video, all of the likes get ruined. They get taken away because you changed the video. Knowing it's going to go into Ripple, we were holding back on doing it. But because we know Ripple's going to take us to the middle of January, let me get it approved tonight, and I'll try to get that video up and on YouTube tomorrow, so you guys have got it, and then hopefully it'll help you out in everything you're doing. So, but we'll get on it straight away. Also, there was a lady, I don't know if you're going to be watching now.
Dave, we just lost you.
Boxing Day is, but you still there?
Yeah, we just didn't hear. You said a lady. You don't know if she's watching now, and then you just cut out.
Right. There's a lady who's supposed to be sending in her friend who she signed up for $1,000, and she sent in emails and everything else. She needed 3 signups. We're still waiting for your second lady to send in proof. We have no third lady at all in the system. So please let us know what's going on, because it's on our hot list, and we want to try to close down our hot list by the end of the year. So please have that lady you said that made the payment. You know who I'm talking to, because I called you directly personally, so we can get that taken care of. If she hasn't, then we're just going to put it to sleep and say, obviously, she didn't make the payment, because we've been looking in our system and we can't verify nothing anywhere with that. So apart from that, guys, next call is going to be Saturday. So I got you one more time before the end of the year to put up with me one more time. And then after that, we'll be into a new year, and we'll kill it this next year coming. So thank you, all of you being on here. Thank you for being with me. Again, I'm at Lake Mead. I don't know if you can see it out there. I don't know how much you can see in the background or not, but it's a beautiful, beautiful Hoover Dam's out here, and one of the biggest stretches of water in a desert. 1.5 million acres. If you ever get a chance, make sure you come out here. All right, guys, be blessed. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Justin.
No problem.
Love you to all of you. Again, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and obviously a Happy New Year. We'll talk about on Saturday. God bless. Take care, guys.
Bye, guys.